Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. I know I'm late. Don't pay me no attention because I am late. But sometimes it be like that. You just never know what might pop up and you might be a little late. I know. It bees like that. But I was taking care of a little business. But I'm here and let's get into it. Ugh. Man, I need that stretch. But anyway, so I hope everybody's doing fine. The weather is terrible. Look here, I'm saying that weather. Say it's cold. If you haven't checked my shorts out, check my shorts out. Check my videos out. Replacing my videos. Get on mine. I'm trying to get some hours up. Let's see. Get your wine, get your coffee, get your soda, whatever. Let's get into it, y'all. Today is Tari's birthday. Dang, y'all. I've been knowing Tari for a while. Yeah, here I am, Tari. Yeah, here I am. Man, I'm here. I was coming. I was on my way. I was on my way, man. I was on my way, Tari. I really was. But yeah, day your birthday, Tari, man. Yeah, I'm sitting in the house. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. I'm be right here at home. I ain't going nowhere. I'm be right here in my house, doing what I do with my son and everything. Stay in the house, watch a little TV, watch a little news. I'm tired of news, though. I'm tired of that news. Ain't y'all tired of the news? I'm tired of the news. Ain't nothing been going on good with the news. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the news. So yeah, I'm tired of that news. Ain't nothing good going on, y'all. Nothing. Nowhere. Ain't nothing good going on. You feeling blessed, Tara? Amen. I'm blessed to see some more days come through and some to go out. I know that's right. Man. So, Tara, you what, 40? 39? You 39, 40? What are you, 39, 40, Tara? What is it? Yeah, it's always bad news. It is always bad news to her. It is. How old are you, Tara? 39? 40? I know you ain't that old. I ain't gonna say no 41. I know you ain't no 41. I ain't gonna say that. I know that ain't right. I know that ain't right. So I ain't gonna say no 41. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see here. Caprisun. I drink Caprisuns. I like Caprisuns, especially in summertime. Keep you cool. I plead the fifth. I know that's right. So I said, he plead the fifth. He said, No, Miss Faye, girl, you playing. I plead the fifth. Quit playing, Miss Faye, quit playing. But yeah, Caprisun, y'all. We all drink Caprisun. We haven't drunk. I think we all have tried it at least once. I tried it about 4 or 5 times. They be pretty good in summertime when it's cold and got a little ice and Caprisun. They be real good. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Be real thirsty sometimes. You get that Caprisun, get that little straw for that. Yeah. Well, ain't got more of that. I don't want no Caprisun. Y'all ain't gonna want none either.
So I had a full Caprisun like this the other day and it was swollen up. It ended up having some nasty fungus shit in here, and I feel like this one's going to as well. You can see it gets swollen and shit. So I'm going to cut this open and show you guys what's inside of it. So just so you guys can see. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. It's a little tough. Plus these scissors are shit. Let's see. there's something in here, and I think that there is. So, do you see that fucking shit? This is bullshit. The kids are drinking this. Let me pour it in a clear glass so you guys can see. So I got my clear glass. Caprisun. Like, what the fuck?
Ooh, there's that fungus. They fell off in there. Yeah, you heard it fall off in there. Like, it splashed off in there when you pour it into the glass, it splashed. And ain't nothing in this Capri Sun supposed to be splashing like that. Oh, my God. Oh, it got to be nasty. Hey, sir. They got to be nasty, y'all. Tori said, my soul is from the 70s. I know that's right. Hey, Tessa, baby. I know that's right. He want his soul is from the 70s, y'all. Y'all, hold on just 1 second. Well, hold on 1 second, right quick. Hold on, y'all. Let my son hold on right quick. He could chit chat for just 1 second. I got to burn off for a second. Be right back. Don't touch on these buttons right here. You know. So over here, you push this button right here. You talk to Tari right here. What you got going on over there? And you can read what Tari say. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
What's going on, Bino Entertainment TV?
There go Tari. There go Sarah. Sarah, no.
Gun violence, do a DoorDash today. Start ordering food and get a DoorDash to your house. Knowing where you ain't gonna be at home to get your food. You know, these little kids out here taking all these foods away. These 80s baby. You know, we taking food. You know what I'm saying? Pot pies with little 4-piece. You know what I'm saying? With a little gravy. You know what I'm saying? Little coleslaw. You know, start ordering that food online if you ain't at the house. You know, if you ain't got a doorbell on your front door, don't order DoorDash. We looking more than you looking at your DoorDash, the camera. We wait on that food to come to your house. But what? Them stick up boys gonna take that food. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, baby girl? How y'all doing? Let me see. Happy birthday, Tori. From being on the same team, Miss TT. It's cold outside. I hope everybody doing good, staying out the bad weather. I hope everybody at the house eating that good old chili with some good old crackers. Ain't no chili, I know crackers. Don't get the hot sauce, Louisiana style, you know. I'm waiting on y'all hosts. Let's see. Drop that link. A tour, yeah. So how everybody feeling tonight? Hope everybody doing good. Miss Tori, Miss TT, Sarah. I can't see. I don't want to touch nothing, get nothing in trouble. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, Miss Sarah. Yes, sir. It's cold. Got that heat going. I'll pay a heat bill. That heat bill important this year on this winter. Yes, sir. Gotta stay warm. I know that's right, Victoria. Where you at, girl? Come on. Let's see. Get out there. I'll put you out of there. Well, I'm gonna say y'all. It's been so many accidents today on the freeways. All this half snow, sleet, and kids out of school today. So yeah, outside, been a snowman in the hood. Hope they was in the right spot, not pick up the wrong snow on the ground. Here come y'all host. I'm gone.
Whatever.
You see how? Yeah, that's slush outside, yeah. Like ice from Ice Sonic, yeah, it sure is. For real.
Woo. He done held it down for me. Yeah, y'all heard me. Woo, for sure. I appreciate you. I don't know what he said. I don't even know what he talked about. I sure appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, he don't know how to do the string judges, yeah. Hush, Sabrina. Okay, yeah, well, anyway. So do y'all drink Capri Suns? Hey, TT. Do y'all drink Capri Suns? Oh, my son can't drive in the snow. I mean, he could drive in the snow. We don't drive in the snow in Texas out here. Right. Okay, Tori. He said my son said he don't like driving in the snow, y'all. I don't drive in the snow. I be at home Cadillacing. Y'all, Sabrina's son, wow. She be out in the way. Oh my God. But y'all, today is Tori's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tori. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tori. Yeah. Happy birthday, Tori. Yeah. Man, yeah. They don't know. True, we sang over here for our people. Okay, Tori, drop it. We sang over here, y'all. We sang, not sing. We sang over here. Tori getting old as hell. He ain't getting old, TT. He getting a little young. He getting a little young. He ain't getting old. He getting a little young, y'all. Let's go, Tori. Man. Whoo. Tori won't say how old he is. He ain't that old. No, TT. No, TT. Oh, Tori, he getting better with wine. Y'all got Tori mixed up. Yeah, y'all don't give y'all kids them Capri Suns, y'all. They got mold in the bottom of them. Yeah, Let's talk about the 5-year-old left on the bus. That's why I always say, y'all, check, go to the schoolhouses. Check, see what's going on. I don't know. Check it out.
Overnight, a Tennessee bus driver has been fired in the wake of this heartbreaking video. Watch as this 5-year-old boy sobs for help, waking up inside this parked school bus alone. Just 10 minutes earlier, the driver had ended her shift. She's seen walking off the bus, not noticing that sleeping boy who's just 2 rows behind her. The bus company saying the driver had just completed a 2-hour training session days before. The boy was heading to an after-school program, but both the driver and program employee failed to perform safety checks, which are meant to stop children from being left behind.
The bottom line is, if everybody had done their job like they were supposed to, you know, this child would have been located and would have gotten off here.
Finally, the terrified boy figures out how to open the doors himself, walks off the bus, finding another bus driver who helps him get to safety.
Do y'all think when a driver leave a kid on the bus, do y'all think they should be punished? Do y'all think a driver of a school bus should be punished when they forget about a kid being on the school bus? That's just a question. I'd like to know. Hunter, do you think a bus driver should be punished if a kid's left on the school bus?
Yeah, they should. Cause every bus driver supposed to check through the back seat to the front door. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to check up under the bus, on top of the bus before you go home. You supposed to check everything before you go home. Before you get on the bus, you supposed to check everything.
That's right. That's right.
Like a mechanic, go change oil. What do you do? You check everything.
That's
check
right.
bolts, oil pressure. You check everything.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Just like getting your oil change. What you gonna blame? The oil man for messing your car up? Same thing with the kid on the bus. Who you gonna blame? That woman for leaving that the little baby on that bus.
Yeah, he was 5 years old.
What she was trying to do? She was trying to get out the cold.
She was trying to leave. She was trying to leave.
Ain't trying to leave. You got to check every 34 seats.
And she just now hold on. And she just started now. I'm gonna give her that much. She just started. You're right. It don't matter. You're right. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're right. You're right.
It don't matter.
You're right. You're right.
It don't matter.
You're right. It don't
It was
matter.
like I've been custodian at a school district, cleaning up buildings. Every night at 10 o'clock, we had to go through and walk that building from the locker room to the girl locker room to the buildings outside,
Portable
trailers outside, to make sure no kids in them trailers every night before they went home. Who won't get the blame? Custodians.
Man.
When we get a job, they give you assignment. What bus you driving?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
side of the building you cleaning?
Yeah. Yeah.
These the keys. For checking the keys. Here you go. For that part, do your job with. And she ain't do her job.
TT said, these schools been neglected. That's terrible. It's neglecting the kids, I guess. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's true. I see a lot of video.
Yeah,
They been neglected now. So back in the days, the 80 kids.
Back in the
Back in the
day.
day, 80 baby. When them teachers was calling us motherfuckers and all the other words, we would call our mama. Mama come to school because the teachers out. Now the kids because the teachers out. Now they ain't calling their mama and dad. Now the kids doing it to the teachers.
What's up, Tari? That you?
Yeah, that's me.
What's going on, Tari?
Oh, nothing much. Feeling good. Listening to the show, enjoying the show. I'm glad you did the show on my birthday.
That's your birthday.
You know this is one of my favorite shows.
I know. So, Tari, you ain't gonna tell me about how old you is. You just being stingy on that part. But TT, how old Tari is?
I'm a 80s baby. I'm an 80s baby.
80s baby. So that means he is 40s. That could be you. You could be in your 40s. Or you could be. I think you 40, Ninja. I think you 40. I think Tari 40. Yeah, he trying to keep to himself. He ain't that old. He ain't 41. I know that. So you might be between 39 and 40. So I say he might be about 38, 37 when I met him. So I say he about 40.
About 38.
Put it in chat, TT. Throw it out there. He ain't trying to tell nobody. Oh, joke.
I'm gonna make it a mystery. I'm gonna make it a mystery for everybody.
All right, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it, Ninja. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't even ask you no more.
No, just saying, people be saying they were just like, you got an old soul. They were like, you supposed to be born in the 60s or 70s. They were just like, you acting like you old. Like you got an old soul, you know.
Yeah, that's because you've been
No.
around older people. You've been around older people. When you around older people, you have them old souls for real, though, Tori, for real.
And I used to hang out in the country a lot during the summertime.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, out there in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got you one of the Louisiana boys down through yonder.
Nah,
Yeah, Tori want to tell me
I'm the
about
first
it.
person. I'm the first person. I'm the first person that was born in Texas in my family. Everybody else was born in Louisiana.
Oh, oh, wow. Oh, really?
hmm
All
Yeah, I was
right.
born over there. I was
Oh,
born over
okay.
there. Yeah, I was born over there in Presbyterian and over there off Walnut Hill Lane.
Okay, TT. Okay,
Yep.
TT. Okay, TT. So, yeah, Tori, I know how old
Now
you. You
TT,
got to tell them things.
Now TT wrong. She
She
wrong.
wrong.
Look,
Wait a
she
minute.
don't know
Wait a
how old I am.
minute.
Look,
Hey,
look,
nah.
no,
What
see,
you
look,
mean she wrong?
look. She said first she said I'm 40, then she said I'm 41. She don't know how old I am is. Look, then she forgot it was my birthday. You see how she do me?
She didn't forget. She didn't
That's what she
forget.
said. That's what she said. Or she might be teasing me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she you know she
Look. Then
playing.
she gonna say now she gonna say I'm 50. No, no. Nah, I ain't 50. I ain't 50. I'm just I'm put it to you this way. I'm my age is it ain't nothing but a number now.
Hey, it get like that when you get so nice. You must be between 40 and 41 then. You must be between 40 and 41 then. You ain't fooling
Nah,
me.
I
You
started
ain't who
getting
they live.
I started getting depressed about my birthday when I turned what
Oh
25,
yeah. Yeah.
and then my sister in law she was like she older than me she was like she said boy you depressed about being 25. She said you know what I'll do to be 25 again. I was just like man
Okay.
I was like time going on. And then when I had turned 30, my one of my big homies partner had called me. I was in Indianapolis at a truck stop, and he had called me and told me happy birthday because his birthday tomorrow, and then his birthday on the 10th. And then what's called he was like how you feel, man? He said you done made 30. I said man, I said I'm depressed like a mug. And then he just started laughing. I said, man, I'm sitting up here thinking about all the stupid stuff I'd have done, you know what I'm saying, in my
Right there.
20s and before that. And then he was just like, you gonna do some more stupid stuff too in your 30s. And he's like, watch. He was like-
That's right there.
and he wasn't lying.
Oh, that's my tray.
Nah, but what kind of Sarah, how Sarah gonna guess 43?
They said they close. They real close down there. They real close. Hold on, y'all. Tori said he likes Tori said he likes certain music. That he listen to certain music he don't. So Tori said he like DOC. I don't know who here DOC is.
You don't know
Who's
who DLC
DOC?
is? You don't know who
No.
DLC is? You don't know who
I'm gonna
DLC is?
I'm gonna find out. Let's find out. Hold on.
No, okay, since this
Hold
perk
on. Hold
channel,
on.
whatever.
Hold on. That's one of Tori pick songs. All right for his birthday. All right, Tori. So what you say now?
Yeah.
Now I cut you short. Now what you gonna say, Tori?
Now I'm saying you don't know who DLC is?
Tori.
Huh?
Uh-uh. Who the hell is DOC? I don't remember one time go down through his songs. I probably do just don't remember none of the songs. And I'm telling.
Okay. This is Vino Entertainment, Miss Perp Channel. And you know when you come over here, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get schooled. You know what I'm saying? We gonna learn. We gonna learn something.
Let's learn.
That dude from Dallas. That dude from Dallas, Miss Perp.
Oh, I didn't know that. Obviously, I don't know who that is then.
Miss Perp. He used to write for NWA.
I can tell by some I can tell with the beats, it sounds like an NWA beat because some That's
Guess who
Dre
dropped that
near.
beat? Guess who,
NWA.
guess who dropped that? Guess who dropped that beat?
Who did?
Dr. Dre.
That, so if it's one of them beats, or if it's one of them NWA beats, so it sound like they beat and
Dr.
sound
Dre
like
dropped
they rhythm.
Dr. Dre dropped the beat. And you know what
Yeah,
DOC stand for? DOC is an acronym. You know what DOC stand for?
I probably do just so remember. Tell man, you go ahead, school me. I'm listening. You know I'm always ready.
Dallas Oak Cliff.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shut up, boy.
NWA, okay, back in the 80s. Okay,
Yeah,
DOC, he started out with a group called Feel a Fresh Crew. They had a hit song called Man, I Had to Go to Work.
I ain't never heard that crap.
Yeah, it was way back in the day. He had a song. He was like, "Man, I had to go to work," and then he was just complaining about work and stuff and all that stuff. And then at the end of the song, he was just like, he showed up at his job and he was like, "I ain't had to come to work. It's Saturday. God damn." He like that. It was a funny song or whatever. And that's Erica Badu, baby daddy.
Oh, that Dre. I know talking about the
No, no,
Oh,
no.
not him, not
She
him.
got a baby with Andre 3000, but
Yeah.
she also got a baby with DOC.
Um.
See, DOC, he was on that Chronic album.
Okay.
He was the one talking like this and this. His voice real raspy because he had a car accident in California. That's why he only made that one album. That one album, I know it went gold. It might have went platinum, but I know it went gold because
I ain't know the DLC.
everybody say if his voice didn't get messed up, they say he would have been, you know what I'm saying, like one of the greatest ever. People still consider him one of the greatest ever. He got an interview with Vlad TV.
Oh yeah, it's up. Is it still up?
Yeah, just put Vlad TV
I'm gonna go check it
and
out.
DLC.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Because what happened was, okay, he was hot with the Feel Fresh crew because the Fila came out, that Fila brand
Yeah,
that came out, they had them outfits and them shoes and stuff that came out in the 80s, and then they used to call themselves the Feel Fresh crew, him and his crew. And
yeah.
then they did a show out there in Oak Cliff over there
Mhm.
over there for Lancaster Road. It's a fiesta over there, and
Mhm.
that's what I think Rudy's over there too. Rudy's Chicken. Then
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
then it's Wendy's, then it's a Wendy's over there too now. But it was a club up over there, and NWA was out here, and they had went to the club, and Dr. Dre was there. And
Mhm.
then this is the information that I had received. You know what I'm saying? And then the source that I got it from is very reliable. But
Okay.
anyway, uh, Feel a Fresh Crew was hot out here, and then how NWA was back then, and so
Yeah.
Dre and DLC they was chopping it up or whatever, and then they had when NWA and Dre and them got back to LA, that's when DLC went out there to LA. DLC wrote, okay, DLC and Ice Cube used to write for Easy E,
Mm.
and you can tell because it's a song called "Still Talking Ish"
Yeah.
by Easy E. It was Easy E first solo album.
I know that song. I know that song. I know that song, partner.
Dr. Dre, I mean DLC wrote that song.
Okay, but yeah, I know that song most definitely. I know that
Hmm.
song. Yeah, we all
Yeah,
get educated over here by different people, but we get a little knowledge over here.
yeah, but
Uh,
look,
Titi said with your old ass,
yeah.
old ass. My bad.
Nah, but when that song came out like in 1990, I was in first grade when that song came out.
Oh, I wouldn't even listen. I didn't even listen to that song like that. No 90s.
Yeah. I was in first grade when that song came out, and that was the big rave around here. They were just like, damn, they were like that dude from Dallas. He down with NWA. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
his sister used to stay in North Dallas over there for Jupiter.
Mm,
Cause my
yeah.
homeboy. me and Jamal homeboy, his nieces went to school with Jamal and them,
Yeah.
and we used to go to their house
Oh.
because
Okay.
his nieces, me and Jamal homeboy, his niece that high school sweethearts.
Mm. How
But he tell
Jamal
me
doing? How Jamal doing? Is he missing Jamal? How he doing? I ain't heard from Jamal. I'm
I ain't I ain't I ain't heard from or talked to him,
gonna kind of check
so
on Jamal.
I don't know what he got going on.
Let's check out this thing about Delta flight. Delta be now. I don't know why the air flights be tripping, but this time it's one they own. Y'all check it out.
A family booted off an overbooked flight to make room for other passengers.
What are we supposed to do once we're off this plane?
And get this, a flight attendant actually said their kids would be taken away if they didn't surrender their seats.
So there's going to be a federal offense, and then you and your wife will be in jail, and your kids will be...
It happened on board a Delta Airlines flight from Hawaii to Los Angeles. Brian Shear and his wife Brittany were returning from vacation with their infant son and daughter when they were told to give up one of the seats. Brian had actually bought a seat for his teenage son. The teenager took an earlier flight. The family used that seat for their 2-year-old. Apparently, that switch gave the airline an excuse to take the seat back and give it to a standby passenger. A flight attendant actually suggested they take their infant son out of his car seat and sit on mom or dad's lap for the duration of the flight. It was midnight, and the family was stranded.
I got 2 infants and my wife. We have nowhere to stay. There's no more flights. What are we supposed to do, sleep in the airport? No.
At this point, you guys are on your own.
Yep, she actually said, you guys are on your own.
And as we're leaving the plane, there's 4 or 5 passengers there waiting for our seat. The bottom line is they oversold the flight.
I'm not giving my. If I pay for my doggone seat, I ain't giving my seat up. I don't give it. I don't care if it's a newborn sitting in that seat. If I paid for it, I paid for it. What's wrong with these people, Tar? They done went crazy.
No, I'm saying what happened because it was cutting off.
Oh,
It was going in and out.
a lady and man was on the earth flight and they had kids, and they had a 17-year-old that had already went ahead, and so they had his seat available, so they used his ticket for his seat to put their 2-year-old in the seat. And so once the air stewardess seen that there was a baby in the seat, they tried to make them give that seat up to give it to an older person for that seat, and told them to put the baby in their lap. But why would you want to take a damn flight with your baby sitting in your lap? Isn't that a safety problem when you see a kid sitting in your lap and you don't pay for a seat on a flight, but you don't tell somebody to put their kid in your lap? Isn't that a safety hazard? I'm not for sure.
I don't know, but it would have had to been some compensation involved though. Like I paid for this seat and I can't use it, so y'all need to give me my money back for that seat.
That's right. They be coming from Hawaii going to California. Oh yeah,
You know what
y'all
I'm saying?
crazy
But
on our flight. Shit.
I think that's a long flight right there. I don't know. No, you
California
know,
to
some
Hawaii.
average. It's probably about 3 hours, if that.
Yeah.
Cause like flying over like 1,000 miles or something like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to Hawaii. I
But
you know
why?
what I'm saying? Like
Is it a safety? Is it safe for a kid to be sitting in your seat? I mean, in your lap on a flight, just because you up in the air, don't mean can't nothing happen, right?
I mean, yeah, but I don't see why they would have had to make. I'm just saying, if I was that flight attendant or whatever, I wouldn't. If I seen you had a baby, I ain't finna tell you to do nothing outside of, you know what I'm saying. I would have found something else for that 17-year-old or something else to do.
Oh, the 17-year-old's already gone already. The 17-year-old had went ahead, so they had a 17-year-old ticket for that seat, and so they decided to put their 2-year-old in that seat. But the flight attendant seen there was a baby in that seat. They're trying to say that they can hold that baby in their lap and let somebody else have that seat because somebody else needed a seat on the plane.
But I'm saying so the baby would have had to have. So they had to buy a ticket for the baby.
No, they bought a ticket for the 17-year-old. The 17-year-old, when he went ahead. He went on by he went ahead of them. He took another flight, another flight, or went home a different kind of way. So they still had his seat available. So they put the 2-year-old in his seat that they had available.
I don't know if it was just a 2-year-old. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
It's the wrong thing. Okay, then.
But if it was like a toddler or something like that, where the
Yeah,
baby, was old enough to sit in the seat by itself, with the seat belt and all that stuff,
yeah.
then yeah, no, don't give up that seat. But if it's a 2-year-old, yeah, I'll hold my 2-year-old baby.
Okay, turn to check this out. Then we got a crazy girlfriend. Check it out, boy. Hold on.
You don't know
Oh,
her.
shit.
You get in the car. I'm about to.
Aaron, get stupid ass in the car. Get in the car, Aaron. Get in the car,
You do not
Aaron.
know him. You do not know her. You don't know anybody around here. You are not special. Get your stupid ass in the
Crack dealer.
No, he is not. What? Because he's driving a you in.
You got crack.
Whoa, wait. You need to cross-check that shit. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, if you see that big road, no, she can't handle God, man. If you see
Aaron, get in the car, Aaron. Aaron, get in the car,
Hmm. Did you see that, Tori?
What, was she high?
Yeah, she was drunk.
You know, I say something wrong with her. That's why that dude. No, I'm saying that's why that dude wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? He was like, not like no, because sometimes what I'm saying,
Girl,
like
get out with you.
you'll see some, what I'm saying, like some of them kind of people they acting crazy. You be just like dang, you racist, and then sometimes you just be like, oh, you just drunk. You know what I'm
Everybody,
saying? Like you ain't bring yourself down. Like you ain't finna mess up your energy for them type of people that be acting like that.
right. But see, I'm glad that man had a straight head on his on that man. That man had a straight head, so he wasn't trying to hear all that. You see what I'm saying? And see, sometimes it take when you got a stupid partner, it takes somebody in that situation to have a straight head, and that man had a straight head, and I'm surprised at that. I'm upset with her because it never be the man who don't have the straight head, never be the woman with the straight head. But then in this situation, the man had a straight head, and she was just ignorant. Oh, Aaron was ignorant.
Yeah, but then at the same time, the dude he probably didn't want to get his ass whooped. That's probably why he was
By that
See,
black
you know
dude,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could they be scared? No, no.
You sure right, Lord. You right. That's a big boy. He won't fight that dude.
No, them situations or whatever, what I'm saying? Like you gotta kind of that's when you gotta kind of like watch this, you know what I'm saying, watch and be like, hold on, is you really being genuine or you just ain't trying to get your ass kicked? Cause you know what I'm saying, cause you scared in the mug, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, Tori, you got to know when the hole, and something you got to know when the fold.
Yeah, it's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
then like I'm getting older or whatever. Then I'm already a stoic person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be like nonchalant and cool at strange times or whatever. It's like I don't care, but
Yeah.
I be paying attention and stuff and be seeing what's going on. I just be peeping out everything, and then I'm like, you know what? You just acting stupid, or you just drunk, or you just ignorant. I'm not finna. Uh, uh, stoop down to your level just because you ready to do something or you acting a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like I'm finna
Yeah.
stay me. I like I ain't on that type of time or whatever. But sometimes s- people ain't gonna learn unless you know what I'm saying, unless they get ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That man didn't want no problems. That man didn't want no problem. He wasn't for no problem.
she was probably getting on his nerves. But before they have, you know what
She
I'm
probably
saying?
was. Let me ask you something, Troy.
You see, he was hiding behind that car.
He was. Let me ask you something. When you're a preacher, do you hold a preacher to certain standards?
Uh, yeah. I mean, I realized that they like, cause like before, I used to think preachers, you know what I'm saying, was supposed to be perfect or whatever. But then as I got older
Mhm.
and and started learning, about people and all that stuff, I was just like, okay, people make mistakes and people ain't perfect and
Right.
preachers ain't perfect and all that stuff.
Okay,
Uh,
hold that thought. We're gonna come back to that because I got something to say about this right here. Let's check out old Bishop. This man out here, his name is Bishop Atkins, y'all. Check him out.
About my business on Facebook, and I really tried to just keep my private life to myself. But I believe, Liz, you went too far. You got everybody on this Facebook stuff feeling sympathy for you and feeling sorry for you. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is I did have an affair. That's the truth. The truth, I had an affair. That's the truth. That's no lie. Everybody know that. I'm not denying that I didn't have an affair. But the reality is this. Liz, you've been sleeping with my barber. This man's been cutting my hair. For 3 years, this man's been cutting my hair. And I tried to keep this clean. Yeah, I was having an affair, but you was having an affair as well. You were sleeping with a man that was cutting my hair. For 3 years, this man was cutting my hair. Every time I go to the barbershop, this man asks me about how's the wife doing. And then come to find out, my son Chance called me on the phone and say, Dad, I need to talk to you, Dad. And I say, Chance, if your mama is at home, I'm not coming over there. He said, Dad, Mom is not at home, but I need to tell you something. I said, what is that, son? I goes over to the house. He tells me Liz confessed of having an affair with my barber. She moved in with this man. She told my daughter, since you can't respect Maurice, then I can't don't come around me no more. I got the text and everything. Liz, get off Facebook trying to make everybody feel sorry for you when you was committing infidelity as well. You was cheating as well. And then you want to get on there talking about somebody stole your house. I gave you cash for that house. I got document. I bought that house from you. You called me on the phone and told me you wanted $25,000. I gave you $20,000 cash. I told you to meet me at Huntington Bank, and I gave you $20,000 for that house.
All right, Bishop. Now that Bishop right there, now they was dirty, him and her. But how can you be married to somebody and you go with the barber? Do you know that barber could underlie that man at any time, Tori?
they could have unalived each other.
Yes.
See, that's why I don't mess with. That's why I don't mess around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had stopped messing around with. You know what I'm saying? Like if I mess around with a woman and if she had a man,
Yeah.
I had stopped doing. I had stopped doing that. I had
Yeah.
stopped doing that because I was just like, that's not right. Because you know what I'm saying, like, because you know what I'm saying, I was wild. I was young. I was wild. You know what I'm saying. And then I had told one of my big homies what was going down. Then he was like, I hope you be you know what I'm saying, you got your pistol when you go up over there. Cause I was all up in their house.
Was she married though? But they married. They've been married for a
Yeah,
long
she was
time.
married. Yeah, she was married. She was married.
And
She
then
was married.
and then his
She,
but see, his barber was cutting his hair. But you know, if his barber, the wife could be real close. If the barber and the married wife could be real close, he could say, "Man, let me give you a shave or anything like that." You know what I'm saying? Could cut him across the neck or anything. Golly, man, how dirty was the? That's dirty though.
yeah,
Come on, that's dirty.
but see, at the same, see, in them situations, you never know what. Okay, like in that situation right there, you don't know what their wife was telling the barber, and he was probably trying to fish out what was really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like what he was thinking, he was still thinking wrong though. He was still thinking lustful and all that stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? He was thinking with that, like what I'm saying, some that thing that fell up in his lap. So
No,
he got a,
I don't care. I don't care, but still, that woman
nah,
knows
he
she
was
was
wrong.
wrong. Because why would she mess with the barber? The man cutting that man hair.
Everybody wrong. Everybody,
Right. Everybody's
everybody,
wrong. Right.
everybody wrong. And then the preacher, he just mad because he just got or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he admitting that he done had
Well,
affairs. I'm just like, see that's the thing in relationship. You be doing that stuff on you know what I'm saying, on your old lady or your old man. That's karma. That stuff is immature, and that stuff gonna come back around on you.
but then his son called him over to the house and told him, but the mama said the mama got ruthless with the kid though.
See, the kid probably don't know what everything that's going on. He probably thinking that, you know what I'm saying, yeah, my dad are preaching all this and this and this and this. He probably don't know what's
Right.
going on. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause if he knew what was going on, you know what I'm saying, if and you know what I'm saying, he seen what was going down, he'd be like, oh nigga, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like you my daddy, but you know what I'm saying, you done did my mama wrong. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, if your daddy do your mama wrong, you gonna feel a certain type of way about some situations about your dad.
But his mama was sleeping with the damn barber for years though. The barber, the man that's cutting his hair, and then the barber so messy and nasty and just with a flunky. How you and the wife doing? And no, he sleep with that man wife. Come on, Tori, there.
Yeah, nah, what I'm saying is you don't know what the wife was telling. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this, because you don't know what the like the wife could have been throwing the pity party on the barber. And then, you know what I'm saying, then the barber would have been like,
She
oh, that nigga
was
don't that nigga don't care about you, or you know what I'm
very much
saying?
bad.
And this and this and this. And like I said, that thing just fell in his lap. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like all of them immature,
yeah.
and all of them was wrong. Because you know what I'm saying, when you do stuff like that, that stuff is immature. You know what I'm saying? Like just because something fall up in your lap like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what I was taught, cause you know what I'm saying, like not in that exact situation. I was taught, you know what I'm saying, like old school Potter told me mine. He'd be like, man, you like if a woman throwing you that thing and she stripped down butt naked in front of you, you supposed to get that.
All coochie ain't good
That- that-
coochie.
That's
All
what I'm
coochie
saying.
ain't
That's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying. I had two uncles tell me, they were just like, don't be messing with nobody, gal, and don't be messing with nobody wife.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
don't
Just
mess no
because she want to give
home up.
you,
Happy, broken or not. Don't want to fucking mess. I'm going to messing it up.
yeah, no, I'm saying like when I was younger, I used to be like you know just bragging and stuff. But then I started getting older and older and older. And you know what I'm saying? Like the last married woman I messed with or whatever, I was feeling a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like shoot, like because she stayed in some she had moved into some townhomes or whatever. She was still married, but she was still you know communicating with you know with the husband because you know they had kids together and stuff. And
That should be a reason right there not to even cheat when you got kids by somebody, Tori.
yeah, nah, but it's called.
Was the husband
I'm
was her
saying
and
I
the
used to be
husband
having my
together?
finger. I'm just saying, like when I come out that front door, I'm looking both ways and got my finger on the trigger. But then I was just like,
Because you
hold
know
on,
you was. Okay, hold on, stop. You had your finger on the trigger because you know you was wrong, right?
yeah, I
All
guess
right,
you could
but
say that.
I
I mean,
guess I
the
guess.
point. Nah, the point that I was trying to make was, I was just like, hold on. I was like, if something go down, I was like, I'm finna shoot this dude because I'm really, you know, technically in his house. Cause they was gonna
Yeah,
get back together. Cause they was gonna get back together. I already knew that. I
yeah,
already know how it go when you mess with married women. They're not gonna leave their
yeah.
husband. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I'm just a side nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
I was just like, I'm just like, hold on. I'm finna shoot this dude cause I'm up in his house technically, and then I'm all up in his. You know, I'm with his woman.
That's right. And so yeah, you're right. So you want to shoot him, yeah, but didn't none of that. So I'm glad didn't none of that go down between y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad everything
Yeah,
came out.
no, cause I had told Jamal, cause one day I had left from up over there, and I had went straight to Jamal's house, and he was staying in some apartments then, and then we was in his parking lot. I said, man, I said I'm tired of doing this, dog. You know what I'm saying? We was approaching our 30s, and I was just like, man, I said I'm tired of doing this. I was just like, man, I just want one woman.
I
I
know
said,
you know. A man, and people should get tired when you cheat like that with a lot of women. A lot of men, you get tired. You got to get tired sometime, and their body got to get tired sometime. Damn.
and it just wasn't cool. Like I just didn't feel cool about it. I was like, this is wrong. It was just something that just had clicked. I was like, this is wrong. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then the chick that I was messing with strong at one time or whatever, like when I be with the married chick or whatever, and my phone will ring, she was like, that's her, ain't it? And it'll be my chick.
Uh-uh.
I was
So
like, nah, I can't live like this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's why I said all three of them wrong or whatever. And then that's what my uncles had told me. They were just like, even if they separated, he was like, they still legally married or whatever. He was like, don't do that. He was like, because you don't know the whole situation. That's what I'm saying. Somebody
don't do
between that triangle right there, it was some type of lie being told, and somebody didn't know, and it was probably the barber. The barber, he was probably being messy, but at the same time, he probably wasn't. He was probably trying to see. Like I said, he was trying to fish out what was really going on. But it was probably a guilty conscience
well,
over him too, that he didn't want to,
like
you know what I'm saying, want to admit.
say that. Right. But like you said, they always wrong. So do you do DoorDash tour?
Mm
You
I
got a
know
chance to do
about it.
DoorDash? I don't do DoorDash. I think it's just too much. I don't really trust DoorDash, but let's check out this DoorDash here. Y'all be careful out here in these streets,
And that's
ladies.
when my daughter answered, and then as soon as she opened, he forced his way in.
The peace of a bright, sunny Texas morning shattered by unexpected visitors. But authorities say two men forced their way into a Houston area home with guns when posing as a food delivery worker. Then Bates owns the home but was away. It was his daughter who answered the door to tell them they had the wrong house.
And he came with a DoorDash bag and knocked on the door. And that's when my daughter answered. And then as soon as she opened, he forced his way in.
Bates says the suspects zip-tied his daughter's wrists. Her 1- and 3-year-old sons were also there. A quick-thinking neighbor realized what was happening and called 911.
I got a message from my neighbor who said, you need to get home because, the police are there and there's gunshots.
Bates quickly pulling up the video from his Ring doorbell camera to see what had happened.
I can see the guys when they entered, and I hear my daughter scream in terror, and it's kind of the worst thing a father can ever experience.
I don't do
See,
DoorDash. Y'all better cut that out. I ain't open my door for nobody. I'm hollering through the damn front door. It's wrong door. I did all of that. Go. It's not mine. Through the door. I'm not opening no damn door. Are you toward? Well, you a man.
hold on.
It could
No,
happen to
hold
a
on.
man too. Sure.
No, I'm saying, hold on. So what happened? So somebody acted like they was trying to deliver DoorDash and then did that
Yeah.
old crazy stuff.
Yeah. In broad
I'm saying,
daylight.
if you know you didn't order no. Okay, I have used DoorDash before, and my experience was I'll just hear the doorbell, and then I'll
Yeah.
look to the peephole. I don't see nobody there, and then I'll open the door, and I'm looking both ways about the door, but my food at the step. But it's a car in front of the house though. They getting back in their car. So what DoorDash normally do, they don't sit up there and just wait for you to open the door. They sit up there, they ring that doorbell. Because if you want to leave a tip, you leave it. You know what I'm saying? You put it towards your card, towards your order.
Yeah. See, I don't know how DoorDash works. I don't order DoorDash.
No, it's just like Uber, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you order your food, and then they tell you who finna pick up your food. They send you the picture of what they look like and their car and their license plate number and all that stuff. You know, just like Uber, just like Uber and Lyft. And then after they drop it off, you know what I'm saying, you can leave a tip. You know what I'm saying, add a tip on to the order or whatever. But but every DoorDash that I didn't experience, you'll hit a doorbell. And then I'm talking about your food is right there at the doorstep. And you know what I'm
But
saying? By the time you get to
said,
the door, they
teacher
back and
said,
they
well, teacher said get a ring camera. But teacher said it should announce someone approaching the door. That's how the ring cameras work, TT. I didn't know that. Okay. Thank you
it
for letting
does. It does. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'll be like up in the living room or whatever. Like when I be on my T lady house, I'll be up in the living room or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, like where her alarm thing at or whatever, like when they ring, you know what I'm saying, like you'll pass that little sensor part or whatever, it'll make a
Yeah.
certain noise. And then I'm looking at
Yeah.
there, I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, I'm like, that's them. But they'll just, like I said, that you see them bend it down putting your food on the ground, and then ring the doorbell, and then they walking back to their car.
Oh, see, I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's what they be doing. I'm saying, but if you know you ain't order no DoorDash, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just saying, like, if you know ain't nobody coming to your house, you know what I'm saying? Your antennas ought to go up any goddamn way.
Well, I guess you just opened the door to let them know that they had the wrong door. TT said, well, I pay for a security alarm system so I can see who's on my porch, on the panel, and also on my phone through the app.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I just got a camera. I got cameras. That's it in my house.
Yeah, see, she said through her phone, you know, small business owners do that too, because they watching that register. They watching the employees stealing from that register or whatever. Because when I had worked at Walmart, it was a Subway inside there, and there was this Arabian dude that had owned that Subway inside that Walmart, and then it was this little kid or whatever. He was about 18, 19. He was sitting there stealing cash. He was stealing cash from out the register. And that's how that Arabian found out about it, and that's how everybody found out that the dude he was watching that the Arabian dude was watching that kid, you know what I'm saying, watching that register from his phone, you know what I'm saying, wherever he would just turn on that app.
Well, TT said on her, she's able to talk to whoever rings my doorbell through my phone or my panel. Oh, okay. Well, this is something every person in their house then to be on the safety side, because the way things is now, those doorbell cameras should be going off the market right now. People should be buying them off the chain, because that's pretty safety right there. If you do all that right there.
Yeah, cause my baby girl, she be playing. My baby girl, she be playing on it or whatever. Like, I'll go outside because I'll be trying to sneak outside to smoke me, you know what I'm saying, smoke me a little cigarette or whatever. Cause I don't want her to see me smoking. I'll be trying to sneak outside or whatever. Then she'll get on that doggone intercom. She talking through the doorbell or whatever. Daddy, what you doing? I'm like, you little rascal. You like, you so damn doggone smart. You know what I'm saying? She real alert. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, hey, Daddy, what you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can, and then go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and look at the Porch Pirates or whatever.
Oh
Them
yeah.
people, them people. I mean, they be fun. They be funny, but they don't be funny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be funny, like when the criminals get caught. Cause I don't know why when criminals get caught stealing, they get mad, like they didn't, like they did nothing wrong, or like, man, your ass just got caught. Like, you need go get your ass a job or something, man. Go take somebody trash out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they stealing people Amazon packages and FedEx packages and all that stuff. They don't even know what be up in there. They just someone on the porch and try to go get it, and then somebody, you know what I'm saying, from the inside the house, they were like, get off my porch. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll take off front. They be scared in the mug. I'm like, look, you scared anyway.
People shouldn't steal. I don't think nobody should steal. At all. If I say this right here, I expect anybody to steal, it would be the one of the homeless people. I mean, that's something to eat.
Yeah, but look, just like that Boys in the Hood on that Boys in the Hood movie. Remember when they was fishing, Lawrence Fishburne and that little boy, Trey, and Lawrence Fishburne was just like, what are one of the three rules of being a man or whatever, and then the little boy was just like, stealing isn't necessary.
That's right.
It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like I done stole some stuff before, but after I had did it, I felt real guilty. I felt real bad about doing that shit.
Yeah,
I felt real bad.
Because you knew better. You knew it was wrong.
Yep.
That's why you felt bad. But let's check out this kid get arrested. I forgot what he got arrested for.
A kid bringing out his trash to be dumped, and he's getting harassed by the police.
He was taking out his trash, yo.
This is a perfect hit. What you doing? Why are you blocking up people to trauma like this at all time?
That's a wrong shit though. That's wrong description and shit.
They done arrested him, brought the canine down here. Now they've arrested the young boy, but then traumatized him. All these cops put him in a cop car.
Now they about to tell lies.
Yeah, I be pissed off as hell. I be mad as hell. I be mad as hell about my baby.
Hold on. What happened? Cause that stuff
The
we going in and
boy,
out. I think.
the boy would take the trash out, and the police pulled up and arrested him. They had the wrong. They were looking for somebody who had the wrong person, and the boy's father came outside and said, they always doing this to young black men, but that little boy, I mean, he taking the doggone trash out. That was crazy as heck, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I'm just saying, how you the police? You train for that type of stuff. How you get a wrong identity?
That boy had shorts on, yellow shorts or whatever. What choice it was, a gray looking shirt or whatever, with trash in his hand at the trash can. Now, how in the hell you gonna think that he out there doing some wrong, and he the wrong person?
That's what I'm saying. But look, that's been going on since the beginning of the time. That's what I'm saying. Like they train for that type of stuff. They can identify a criminal. You know what I'm saying?
And they said that they
Like
can.
you know what I'm saying? Think about the movie. Think about the movie. You remember that movie? Cause since you old school, you remember that movie?
We ain't did nothing to you. Leave us alone.
That's the message from neighbors.
My bad.
Yeah.
Say what's her?
I'm just saying that stuff been going on for a long time. You remember that movie? It was a movie back in the 70s that came out. It was called Cornbread, Earl and Meat. And the dude, the star of the movie, Cornbread, Earl and Meat. Lawrence Fishburne was in that movie. He was Larry Fishburne then. No, he was a little kid. He was a teenager then. He was probably about 12, 13 years old in that movie. But anyway, the star of the movie or whatever, like the main character or whatever, he was a star basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the neighborhood, him and Larry Fishburne were cousins. He was Larry Fishburne, older cousin. And then he was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, he was supposed to do good, make it out the ghetto and all this stuff. And then he used to always go to this little corner store or whatever and get a orange drink. So he went in there, got his orange drink or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he dribbling the basketball down the street and it was raining and he had his hoodie on. And then the police just shot him. Then they try to say it was a mistaken identity. So it was a dude with a promising career, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna go to college and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? But he just so happened to be an accident. But that movie came back, you know what I'm saying, came out back in the 70s. But look what just happened just now. Mistaken identity. You know, I went through that. I went through that right there on Forest Lane in 75. The police put me face down with an AR-15 to my head. Talking about asking us, it was me and two of my other partners. I was riding in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Then my partner, you know what I'm saying? My two partners, they was in the front. Police got behind us, pulled us over. It's a Razor Cane's right there right now. Back in the day, it used to be Wendy's and stuff right there. Used to be Wendy's and a racetrack and stuff over there, right there. You know what I'm saying? Because we was going to Hamilton Park. Because they was from Hamilton Park. So we was going over there. You know what I'm saying? My partner, he was taking me back to my car so I can go back to the crib. And then what's called? They don't sit up there. I'm talking about it was cold too. You know what I'm saying? It was cold. And then they talking about why y'all been driving around in apartments. And we ain't been in no apartments all night. We've been at that parking lot. We've been at the parking lot over there on Park Lane, you know what I'm saying, looking at them grown women's trying to shoot our shot. You know what I'm saying? getting shot down like a mug. Like, no, ain't you supposed to be at home? Why you ain't in bed? You know, they doing this like where you work at? Where you work at? Cause we was in a fancy car stuff. Where you work at? You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You still in school? You still in school. You get away from me, you know. But then, you know what I'm saying, we were just having fun and all that stuff. And then they sit up there, why y'all be that's what we was all night. But they asked us why we've been riding around in apartments. And we're like, we ain't been in no apartments.
That's crazy. Let's check this out. A girlfriend get put out, but how he put her out was kind of nasty. But some people might disagree. Check it out.
I asked her 7 times, get yourself together. I even tried to make it work. She living with me. I'm paying all the bills. She got her kids here. I didn't even accept her kids. I don't even got no kids. I didn't even accept her kids. Always trying to play victim. She don't want to work. She pick her kids up, drop her kids off to her mama house while she go out and be in the streets all night. And I'm over here paying the bills. And the f***ed up part is, I got a homie. His wife got a business. She was going to hire her on the spot to answer the phones for her business, $20 an hour. I tell this dumb, hey, my homie wife got a business. And all you got to do is answer the phone, $20 an hour. She going to look at me and tell me what the fuck I look like. I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck do you look like? $20 an hour, you telling me you can't work for $20 an hour to sit on your ass? That's when I knew I couldn't work no more. That's her kids' stuff. It's like, I can't do it. Her kids tear my house up. You know what I mean? I love them kids with my dear heart, but I can't do this. Sometimes you get fed up. I'm waking up, I'm going to work every day with attitudes, getting into it with my boss, arguing with my employees, my coworkers. And it's like, I just can't do it. God, please forgive me for doing this. I never meant to be this way. Like, you know, I'm a good man at heart, but sometimes you get fed up.
He trying to leave a toxic situation. To what it sound like to me. Cause you don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? You
He ain't
finna
got no
make 20.
kids.
I'm saying
But he ain't got no kids. Why do men say women? Why do men say women with a lot of kids? Why? And they don't have none. Why y'all do that?
I've thought about that before, and I think it's because cause from what I observed, like I never talked to nobody about it or whatever. From what I observed, like the men that be doing that, they daddies was absent in their lives.
There
You
ain't
know what
no
I mean?
good reason.
No, but they be you know what I'm saying, that they don't want them kids to feel, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, the kids daddy ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't in their lives or whatever. And the dude will recognize that, and then they be trying to, you know what I'm saying, it puts a soft spot in the dude heart to want to be there for them kids. That's why, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like before I fell in love and everything, like how I'm is now and all that stuff, like when I was dating and all that stuff, I ain't want to meet the woman kid.
Okay, but he said his home girl had a business, offered her a job to make $20 an hour, but the girl told him what the fuck she looked like. $20 an hour, that's some good money.
That is good money because you know what I'm saying, like, because what I was taught, you know what I'm saying, as long as you're making $150 a day, you good. So that's so $20 times 8 hours. That's $160. You know what I'm saying? $800 before tax. You know what I'm saying, in a week. You know what I'm saying? No overtime. If you get
That's some good
overtime,
money. That's some good money,
that's what
shoot.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then if you do get overtime or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say you work, you know what I'm saying, 9 hours a day or whatever. So you're going to have 5 hours overtime. You're going to get an extra $100. You know what I'm saying? So now your check going to be 900 before taxes. And it's probably going to, you know what I'm saying? So your check probably going to be about $800. That's some good money right there. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is putting something on the bills, and then, you know what I'm saying, and put something up for your kids and feeding your kids. You know what I'm saying? You gonna live right. You're gonna be,
Well,
you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be comfortable.
they must have been together for quite a while because they was putting a lot of shit outside on the side of the road, in the yard. So they must have been there for quite a while. But instead
Yeah.
of putting us outside the road, he should took us steps to a cousin house or aunt house or somewhere else, not just
But I'm just saying, but look, But you know what the turnoff is though? She got multiple kids though, and she don't want to work. She don't want to work.
Right.
I'm just saying. Then if you want to get off work, if it was a home girl that had the business or whatever, if she need to get off work, it would be no problem. Cause the home girl gonna know her situation or whatever. She be like, oh, I gotta take my kid to the doctor. This and this and this, or I just need some time off. I need to recharge or whatever. I need like what I'm saying, like a 3-4 day vacation or whatever. I need about 3-4 days off or whatever. I'm overwhelmed and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, cause the homegirl know her, they were like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't work for some homeboys, and that's what they were like. You know what I'm saying? They were just like, you know what I'm saying? Like when my pops had passed, I was still trying to work. Do you know that they had lied to me and told me that the work was slow?
And sent you
And then
home.
you know what I'm saying, when they told me, cause this is my partner, cause that's what they told me, that they were just like, cause it was husband and wife, you know what I'm saying, they were bosses. They were just like, nah, they were like, you were still trying to work after your daddy had passed. They were just like, you needed some time to grieve. They had gave me like 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had, but they were lying to me. They were just saying, nah, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. And
That's
then what's
good.
called,
Yeah,
yeah, but they had told me,
for
yeah,
you.
they
They
were
knew
just
what
like, huh?
they knew what was best for you.
Yeah, but the husband, his daddy had died when he was 19. He was like in his 40s at that time. And he said he know how that is or whatever. Then he was just like, man, he was like, you was trying to block that. Like I said, I'm stoic or whatever. You really just can't, like, you could think you reading me, but you know what I'm saying, but it really ain't that is. Like I'm a human, but you know what I'm saying, like stuff will be bothering me, but you know what I'm saying, but I'm not finna let you just know all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
was just like, nah, I was like, I still gotta work. I still gotta work. You know what I'm saying? But they were like, that's what we was talking about. They were just like, you needed some time to grieve. They were like, this is serious. And I was just like, oh, okay.
Wrong with it.
But you know what I mean? But that dude, I don't think he was wrong. Cause like, okay, like, see, with relationships, you gotta understand a whole lot. Like, you gotta understand like what's best for you, and then you gotta understand what's best for the other person too. You know what I'm saying? But in that situation, it seemed like she was trying to be manipulative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She making $20 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Supposed to.
who knows? If he was already taking care of everything, he was probably still gonna keep it on. She could have been stacking that money.
I don't care, but still, she thought she wasn't stacking no money. She didn't want no job. She said she didn't want no job. What
See,
you
that's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Cause that's how ignorant my ex-wife was or whatever. Cause she had got a caretaker job, taking care of her grandmama. She was getting paid like $500 every two weeks.
That's easy money. That's why.
Yeah, she was getting paid $500 every 2 weeks or whatever. But she was being so scandalous or whatever. Cause see, what I was gonna do was I was like, you got paid today? She'd be like, yeah. I was like, how much was it? And then she would just get quiet. But what she didn't know was what I was trying to do. I was like, look, give me your check, and I'm finna match your check. I'm finna give you the cash for the check or whatever. I was gonna keep her checks and keep like 4-5 checks and be like, look, go open your bank account. She was at that time, she was 43 years old, 44 years old.
Can't be holding nobody else's damn money. What the hell wrong with you? Shit. Yeah, you
Nah,
go to
I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, cause
I
she
don't
ain't
care
got
what
no
your good intentions was. I don't care what it was. You can't be holding nobody that grown that damn money. What's wrong with you, man? You
nah,
know,
she ain't got no financial
shit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if crazy man got it. They still let you hold that damn money. Ain't nobody for let you hold their money. Crazy, crippled, blind, stupid. They ain't for let you hold that damn money.
Nah, I was finna give her the money. Whatever her check was gonna be, I was gonna give her the cash for the money for the, you know what I'm saying? Cause she wasn't gonna save her check, cause she'll blow the whole fucking check in 2 days, in a day or two, a whole check,
That's all females,
and,
really.
and
Shit.
ain't finna take care of no business or nothing. So I was just like, okay, I was like, you ain't got no money, cause like when I had met her, she had she ain't had no car, but like 2 weeks later, she wound up with a Benz. But come to find out, she spent all her money that she had on that doggone Benz.
That's how females is, man.
I
Shit,
was
for
just like, I
real.
was just like, hold on. I was just like, how long? I was like, man, you should have got you a Nissan or a Honda or something like that, or a Kia or something like. You know what I'm saying? I was just
Now
like,
I had one go to Mega Motors in the car from Mega Motors, man. She spent $500 at Mega Motors. Man, I was saying the car lasts about 2 months. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You
yeah.
know.
No, I'm just saying that the car was good. You know what I'm saying? What that was 2012, by 2015. It needed the linkage or whatever. It was gonna cost about 1,200
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get it fixed. And I was just like, I'm just like, nah. I'm like, no. And
Yeah.
then come to find out, she had an uncle. She had an uncle that worked at Kia Southwest, and he gave us a $1,400 down payment on the car. That was my first
Yeah.
family car. That was my first family car I ever bought, and I was so
Yeah.
proud because it was a family car. Because all my parental instincts had kicked in.
Yeah, I feel on
I
that
feel
one,
like
yeah.
I'm looking at the gas mileage and is the car safe, and you know what I'm saying, where the airbags at, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff.
I got you on that one. Yeah, already. See,
You know what
my first old lady, you know what I'm saying? My first wife, my first son, my first wife, you know what I'm saying? We had a nice car. Back in 1997, you know what I'm saying? First little boy. We got a nice little car, you know what I'm saying? Made sure we white for, you know what I'm saying? But she could drive right, you know what I'm saying? Turn cars up, how females is. So, boom, the third car I bought her, you know what I'm saying? We went to Mega Motors, you know what I'm saying? Got her Mega Motors car, shit,
I'm
$500 down. Yeah, you can turn it up all you want to, but hey,
Yeah, but I'm
hey,
saying, like, when you do buy a kid a car though, it is good to get them a kind of like a semi regular car, or whatever, so they can learn how to appreciate
yeah, oh yeah,
and take care of
yeah,
a
oh
car
yeah,
and all that.
man.
Cause
But
I got my first
nowadays,
car. Yeah, cause I got my first
these
car.
nice cars, man, for real.
Huh?
Nowadays, these kids want nice cars, man. They want Jeeps, you know what I'm saying? These kids now, man. Shh.
Yeah, we wasn't like that. I'm glad you
Nah,
said that.
man, I
We
had
wasn't
the
like that.
Oldsmobile.
All we wanted was a car.
Yeah, I had the
That's all we wanted
Oldsmobile.
was a car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh
like my first car was a 1991 Mazda 626, and this was 1999 when I got my first car.
yeah,
So the car was 8 years old. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Bought it for $1,000.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had that disc man up in there. You know what I'm saying? Put that little tape thing up in there with the CD player.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I, I, I had that pull out CD player. You know what I'm saying? When you pull out
Yeah,
the radio, the
yeah,
Oldsmobile. You know what
I,
I'm saying?
I remember them. But then after them pull out, they didn't want you to pull out the radio cause you be up in the mall, you'll see somebody carrying a whole radio up in the mall. Then they came out with the
Yeah,
with the pull face or whatever.
yeah. You push it on, pack it off, whatever. Yeah,
where you take the face off.
yeah.
Yeah,
I remember them.
and you
Oh
can
yeah,
just put that
I
in.
remember them. Oh,
You can
yeah, I
just put
remember
that
them. They the
in.
big ones,
Yeah,
small ones, long ones.
yeah, you can just put that in your pocket. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, walk around. Hey, make sure you don't sit on it more out. Make sure you don't sit on it. See, you gonna
Yeah,
fuck your whole screen up.
with the page on your hip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That shit was crazy. Now
The pioneer in your back pocket, that pioneer.
Pioneer. Everybody was getting Pioneer around my time.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was trying to get the Pioneer.
Yeah, take
You
out
sure right?
pioneer. Take out.
Pioneer or Sony.
Oh yeah. Boost.
Bose.
Bose, yeah.
No, they getting Bose now.
Yeah, they had to pull out back in the days though.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I had one back in the days, man.
Nah, I ain't know that.
I speak with radio.
Yeah.
We talking about radios.
Nah, but that dude, that dude wasn't wrong. He was just standing his ground or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like his stat game to probably slowed down or whatever. Like he was probably stacking his paper right and all that stuff, and then and then she was probably being from what it sounded like she what I'm saying, she ungrateful. She might be a Gemini. She sound like a Gemini woman. She sound like a
That's
Gemini
what
woman.
you crazy, Charlie. Anyway,
No,
look at
no,
y'all remember that police?
no, I'm saying no, them Gemini women be crazy.
I'm Gemini men is crazy too. But y'all remember that man, that woman that was in that car, and the police jumped on the back of her car and fell off?
Yeah.
Do y'all think she should go to jail?
Hold on, what you talking about?
It's a girl. They was outside. They had been getting into it, and the girl getting ready to pull off in a convertible Camaro or something.
She was sneaking to the car, like she about to take off. Like she knew, you could tell in her face and her body language, she about to jump her car and take off. Everybody in the back, all the black folks in the back run to my, go ahead, girl, go ahead. And what she do? Jump in that car. Police jump on the back of the car, trying to hold on.
He trying to be cool though. He was trying to be cool. Check out the video. Hold on. He was trying to be cool.
Look how she
It wasn't.
Oh, she's trying to run.
Get in the car.
Oh, she gone.
Do y'all think she should be in jail? I don't think she should be in jail because he tried to be cool. All he had to do was call for a bag up. That was it. But he didn't want
Hold on, what she do? What she do to him?
She drove off and he fell on the ground.
I'm saying he was messing with her.
No. Do you see the video?
Do it again. Let me see. Hold on.
Free, look how she chick. Oh, she's trying to run.
Get in the car.
Oh, she gone.
Okay, what was he chasing her for?
It was a situation going on. So she was trying to duck off, you know what I'm saying, while nobody was looking, you know what I'm saying? So, she was trying to play the game like she wasn't there, she wasn't involved in whatever going on. So what she did was play like she didn't see what's going on. She walked her car real smooth, like, you know what I'm saying, so boom. At the time she walked to her car, you know what I'm saying, everybody in the background hollering and screaming, as you see. And the police might turn around and seen her. So boom, he turned around and noticed her, and he tried to jump on the back of the car, and she burnt out, and he fell on the ground.
He tried to be cool.
Okay.
I say try to be cool.
But
I say.
I'm just saying, like,
and he fell off.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
why was he even trying to do that? If he really wanted to get her, okay, if she really did something wrong, why he didn't try harder to stop her from getting in the car in the first place? If she would have did something wrong, no, I'm just saying, because I don't tried that before. No, I'm just saying, no, I done tried that before, bro. I done tried that before where I try to play cool or whatever. Them police caught up with me so goddamn fast. No, I'm just saying, I done tried that before, just like she did. I try to play it out cool, whatever. them police had them ninja feet. They caught him with me so got doggone quick and slapped them handcuffs up on me. That's what he would have did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had asked you. I was just like, what was going on? And then try to get in her car like that or whatever. Then she just drove off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think she even knew that he was right there.
Shit. I don't know.
Because
She
that's
was
what I'm
moving a
saying.
little
Now I'm
fast.
just saying, like she
She moving a little
probably.
fast
No, I'm
because
just
the
saying.
car though.
Now I'm just
She
saying, like
moving a
when
little
you walking out
fast.
smooth, when you trying to walk out smooth like that right there, you know what I'm saying? You trying to keep it cool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to look back. Cause if you look back, you know what I'm saying, you might think you like, damn, I'm gonna look guilty if I look back. Cause that's what
She
I
just
had did.
came. But she just came from where the police was at though. You know what I'm saying? As you see when the police ran from, she was in that
That's
same direction police was at. So she had to be in it or
Yeah, she was
around
in.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she was
saying?
in
She
it.
know what's going on.
Some girls,
You know what I'm
some
saying?
girls
So you
into
know.
it. Yeah.
So you know.
But let's check this video right here by Brian Banks, and let me ask y'all how y'all will feel about it.
This is the moment Brian Banks was exonerated after spending 5 years in prison. He broke into tears after hearing the verdict. In 2002, Brian was a 16-year-old star linebacker with a full scholarship to USC when a classmate accused him of raping her. Although he insisted they never had sex, his defense attorney gave him two choices: plead guilty or risk a trial that could send him to prison for life.
If you walk in there right now, they're going to find you guilty because you're a big black teenager.
He went to prison and served 5 years. After being released, his accuser reached out to him on Facebook. He arranged for her to meet with him and a private investigator and secretly recorded the whole thing. She admitted that she didn't want to reveal this publicly, as she didn't want to pay back her $1.5 million settlement that she had gotten after suing the school district.
I don't want to have to pay it back forward because that will take a long time.
How y'all feel? Somebody you don't sexually, you don't ate them. We say ate for you don't ate them, and you didn't even do it, and then she don't even want to pay the money back, and she still won't speak up. What kind of crap is that?
Go ahead, Tori. I'm looking at Tori. Go ahead, Tori.
sound like she got a mental problem. No, I'm serious. Okay. Nah, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, okay, she got a mental problem and she money hungry, and she will do anything to get some money. I'm just saying, like, how you gonna put that on somebody like that there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like to be real, I ain't trying to be funny. Like to be real, that's the thrill of, you know what I'm saying? Like as being a male, you know what I'm saying? Like ever since a teenager or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You try to, you know what I'm saying? You try to talk that chick out the draws. You know what I'm saying? So for you to put something on there, you know what I'm saying? Like amongst males or whatever, like when we have our male talks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be having y'all little old way to exhale sessions or whatever.
The police wasn't no better though. They if he didn't do it, he gonna and he was a young boy. He was scared. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they got away with that. They put that up on they put that up on him.
They made him because at the time periods on back in the day like that, the black folks were scared to say something. You know what I'm saying? Because in fact that the girl, like she said, she got that money.
Yeah, 1.5 million.
She gonna say anything to get that paper. She said
That's what I'm saying.
People said white folks said them white folks told her to say this, say that. The school paid that money to that girl, and she kept on going with that road for a long period of time. Then all
there
of a
you
sudden,
go.
In her life, like she's so sorry. Now she feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? So she know she should be getting some goddamn time too.
Yeah, she need to go to jail. Yeah, she needs jail.
That sounds like a Mike Tyson and the Cobra situation.
She needs jail time. She needs some jail time. That boy spent 5 years. And she need to be made pay him some money.
All that money back to him.
She done got $1.5 million from that school district. She can't pay that. That's a lot of money to pay back. Yeah, that's a lot of money too. I'm spent too. I bet she probably broke. She look broke.
No, I'm saying them women. I'm just saying them women's like that. I wonder how they feel when they be doing that. There, I'm just saying you that money hungry.
It takes a long time for them to feel that way. It takes not 2 years, 3 years, 4. It takes a long time. Simply that why, after that man did you good, you did him wrong. The next man gonna do you wrong. Okay, the next man gonna do you wrong. The next ninja gonna do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So boom, all this time you got doing wrong. Now you start feeling bad. I should have done it with that first man like that. I should never. You know what I'm saying? After all this time, you knew he was a good dude. He was playing football. He was trying to go somewhere. He had a golden ticket to get out the hood. So you took this man golden ticket to have what? What you had? What did you want in life at that age to do that to that young man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he was 15 years old, 15, 16 years old.
He had a life to go to as young 15, 16.
Yeah, it could have been a football player, anything. She messed everything up for that young man. I don't like females do that. And her ass need to go to jail. I'm sorry. Give her some jail time. Give her the same 5 years that they gave him.
Give a 6.
Oh, she was older than him.
Apparently so. They run that kind of game.
They was in school though.
They was in school together. She could be like 16 years old. Something like that. 16, 17.
Oh no, because I was finna say something. No, something just clicked.
No, they was in high school, middle school together. They was some school together. So she probably one of kids or children. Ain't no telling what she was. Got the man come over into the whatever, and you know what I'm saying.
And said he aped her and stuff. Ain't no telling to her. But I don't feel sorry for her, and I feel like and I'm glad that they were smart enough to record it. They recorded that because he said he knew he was guilty. I mean, he knew he was innocent, but she tried. But like I said, she was money hungry. But she looked like she was broke though, didn't she, y'all? Didn't like she had no money, like she spent all her money up.
She gonna be broke now in jail. I sent her to jail.
Would you send her to jail, Tori?
You said what?
Would you send her to jail?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean.
Would you send her to jail and she got kids now? Would you send her to jail still?
Yeah.
Cause I don't like messing with the law, but man.
But she took 5 years of your life.
I'm just saying she done that. I have to say yeah, but I'm just saying cause I don't like talking to the police. Like I only like asking police for directions. You know what I'm saying, to a certain store or whatever when I'm out of town. I'm like, but in this situation,
no, you must. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
So no, what you mean? That's your life. That's 5 years of your life, bro. The kids that she got, you could have had, and what he had a scholarship to LSU.
Yeah, football scholarship and everything. Yeah, he had a whole life ahead of him. But she said he ate him, so he went to jail for 5 years for nothing. Now she want to tell the truth. She hit him up on Facebook and she want to apologize. And they with him, his lawyer, they recorded the conversation.
Well, if she can fest or whatever, like yeah, sit your ass down.
Yeah, she was wrong.
Sit your ass down, cause see, look, yeah, sit your ass down. You know what? Something just clicked or whatever. They should make an example out of her, whatever.
Yeah,
because no, I understand. Like when I be hearing about these type of cases or whatever, I be stuck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a daughter, then I love my mama. You know what I'm saying? I love my aunties and you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if they came and told me something, if they came and told me something about, I'm just saying like what if my daughter or my mama or somebody that came with me like he right he did this to me, he did this to me. I ain't finna be asking no questions. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm finna be asked like where you hang out at? Do you know where you hang out at? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to find them, and I'm finna go get them, and I'm finna go get them. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I'll be stuck, but then at the same time,
But you did all that, and they couldn't find out she done lied.
That's what I'm saying.
And what?
That's why I
If
say
you
I be
find she
stuck.
alive, if you find she alive, then what you gonna do? She alive.
Then you
That's
in
what I'm
jail.
saying.
But it's like if I go to that person and he ain't about that, like he cool with the conversation, not smart mouth, not coming at me wrong. When I'm asking him certain things, yeah, we have a genuine conversation. If you want to play that role, you know what I'm saying? If you want to play the other role, that gangster role, or we can get that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But it's on that player, that person, you know what I'm saying? You come at me straight like, sir, not sir like say at school, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do it at school, you know what I'm saying? She lying on me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a phone call. I'm gonna call the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it straightened out before I put the bullet in this man's life. You know what I'm saying? So and after that, she started lying. You know what I'm saying? Fumbling at the mouth. Cause I know you know your kin folks, you know your family members. You know when they lie, you know they can thieve. You know your family members be stealing. So it's like you pay attention to all your family members, so you know how they act. So it's like, okay, now you're lying to me now. So I'm at this man's house about to put, you know what I'm saying, about to hurt this young man. So you gotta think about things that you about to do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, hey, like you take a life, live a life.
You know what I'm saying? You going off that Goldie approach or whatever. He like Goldie, like we can handle this like we got some class or we can hop into some gangster shit.
Yeah, I ain't for real though. I just said for real though. I'm gonna talk to you like a gentleman. I'm gonna come at you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got time to play with nobody. If somebody
You know
in
what
my
I'm saying? Really,
I'm going to
really.
I'm pull up strong.
I'm saying, like when you do that, you really what you really doing is you either like you giving them some rope, you know what I'm saying, either to hang themselves, you know what I'm saying, or let's straighten this stuff out or whatever. Like, look, I don't talk to you, you know what I'm saying. I'm calm. I ain't talk to you crazy. I ain't call you no hoe ass dude, or I ain't talk to you crazy, nothing like that. There, then you keep on getting attitude, like keep on, nigga. Like okay, let's go down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But if she done did all that, like that's what I'm saying. Like they should have stricter laws and consequences on that type of stuff, because these chicks be lying. Okay, like with the Mike Tyson situation that happened back in the '90s. I was like in second or third grade. I already knew what was up then. I mean, I was managed as a little boy and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, I'm just like, a gal call you up to the hotel room at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and you the heavyweight champion of the world. If I was the heavyweight champion, of the world, I'm saying, I'm like 7, 8 years old when this was going on. I'm just like, I know what was going, like I knew it, but you know what I'm saying, since I was so young though, you know what I'm saying, I was managed or whatever, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like when I heard what was going on, I was just like, hold on, I like grown folks do that stuff late at night. You know, now I'm saying, no, Miss Purple, I was trying to. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Cause like when I used to be having the bad dreams and stuff, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying. I used to try to go on my mom and daddy bedroom. I hear my daddy. You know what I'm saying. Like the door would be locked, and then I'll knock on the door. Then my daddy would be like, "Damn." Then he'll come unlock the door. Then he would just like run back to the bedroom, whatever. And then you know what I'm saying. When I got over, I said I was like he was doing something to my mom.
I can't say you talk.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like you, the heavyweight champion of the world, and the you know what I'm saying. She a beauty pageant done called you to her. She called you. She done called me
Yeah.
to the hotel room at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Come on, them booty call hours.
That's all it is.
I got a question. So Mike Tyson, right? Back in the days, he liked them white girls, right? Them white women. So
I
the
ain't,
whole
I ain't know,
time,
I ain't know that. I thought he liked them Asian women's.
he liked the white women. Back in the day, back in the day, like when he was he was boxing like he was first coming out, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he sure did. Yeah, yeah. I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. But he like
like
he like
all
some
the
Asian women too.
females, yeah. So it never, none of them females ever said he assaulted damn one of them, right? So he paid them off though. So Mike Tyson. Back in the day, Mike Tyson was on the steroids. Mike Tyson wasn't that strong like that. Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson, he was doing so much. Mike Tyson was doing so much drugs back in the days. It was ridiculous. He was doing white girl. He was doing steroids. You know what I'm saying? He was thrown out back in the days.
Yeah, he was a good boss. He
Yeah,
was a good
I
boss.
did hear. I did hear that they said he used to be this is a reliable source too. This off the streets. This ain't nothing that I seen on YouTube or no documentary. I heard this from somebody mouth. They say he paid 15 racks for that doggone thing.
He paid every year. He paid good. He go to Las Vegas, handle his business in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I bet he did.
Why you think okay, look, true indeed, he lost to Buster Douglas. True indeed, Buster Douglas lost his mama the night before. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably would have beat Mike Tyson ass, you know what I'm saying, if your mama died the night before. You know what I'm saying? But they say he was out there acting wild. They say he was out there messing with them Japanese women. Cause that fight was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, but the point, but going back to the point though is though, you know what I'm saying? I was a little kid and I knew what was going on or whatever. Just like with Kobe. I already know what the situation with Kobe was. Kobe, he was just like, cause Kobe, he a Leo, so he could kind of be like arrogant or whatever. Kobe born in August, like the first part of August. The first part of August, them people are Leos or whatever. They could be arrogant. I already know what he did. He was just like shit. He was like, cause all the Lakers people, all the Lakers team, the whole team done already hit that girl or whatever. I already know what Kobe did. Kobe just like, look, I'm finna go to the ATM. I'll be back, and they never come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause they did it. Cause they did it. You know what I'm saying? One of them little kits or whatever. They was like they can't find nothing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember.
So
Oh yeah,
everything.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's back in the days. Yeah, talk about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember
But
that back in the day.
it's kind of you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I have a you know what I'm saying. I have a daughter, and I love my mom and all that stuff. If somebody came back and told me that, so I ain't finna ask no question. I'm finna ask questions later.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just like, hold on. I'm like, hold on. What you say? I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just like something happened with my niece or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something happened with my niece or whatever. And then my mama had told me, and then she was like, go get her. And then I had got back. You know what I'm saying? And then I had brought her to my mama or whatever. And then my niece went into the other room and she was like, I was thinking, and she was like, I think I called the wrong person. She was like, what you do? I said, I ain't do nothing. I said, I just wanted to go pick her up. She was like, I sent the wrong person up over there. She was like, how you. She was like, you know how you can get. I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Like I said, I'm stoic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be hard to read me in them type of situations or whatever. Like, cause I'll be so laid back and so nonchalant. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll make a lot of motherfucking nervous and shit. Like damn, what this nigga finna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But them women shouldn't be doing that shit though.
Yeah, they miss so
You know what I'm
hoes.
saying? They shouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying, but if it's really happening, they should say something. Don't wait till like 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff with Bill Cosby. That stuff is real. No, that stuff is real. It's real strange to me or whatever. But
Yeah,
all
the
of them
only
all of them keep saying the same thing. They was just like, nobody believe me. Nobody believe me. I'm just saying. I'm just like, woman, you got violated. You got violated. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stop. It's because what you making it seem like when you say that, you just stopped at one. I'm just saying, if a woman got violated, she finna keep going on and on. Like, nah, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get turned out, I'm talking about even if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get it on with your woman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This man to man, I'm talking to your son. What's your son name? What's your name, dog?
That boy DC?
DC?
Yeah. Hold on, he left for a second. He left out the room just for a second. He come right back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, I'm
There you
just
go.
saying, like
There you go. Yeah. There you go, Tori.
okay, man to man. I'm just saying, like, you trying to get it on with your lady or whatever. She don't want to get it on or whatever, and then you trying to. She like, no. Then you get that elbow. You're like, oh, okay, all right. Let me just hold you then or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's finna be. You know what I'm saying? Then you just fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't sit up there and take nothing from no. You don't sit up there and take nothing from no woman. I'm just saying. And then if a dude, I'm just saying if some do get taken from a woman, she need to call the motherfucking police
Yeah.
afterwards.
I had
Right then.
homeboys.
You don't wait till no 40 years later.
Yeah, I had homeboys, man, and South Dallas be telling me stories about that shit. I be looking stupid. Like, why y'all do that to that? Why y'all doing that, man? What's going on? Man, nah. See, I'm like, y'all should be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I see a
No,
lot
I'm
of
just saying.
things, but you speak up. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
But it's hard
But
to
that's
say something to us to think that it's not.
no, I'm just saying. See, it's a. I don't know how to put it or whatever, but I'm just saying, like. You I'm just saying what's a turn on is if she wants you to do it. She wants you to come and get it. You know what I'm saying? She wanna be, you know what I'm saying, pursued. You know what I'm
But
saying?
nowadays, female dress sexy now, though. These female dress so looking good that
shit, but still always no mean no though. That's the thing. No
that's what
mean
I'm
no.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
just
just
go
there seeing her
just
no
go on
pants
ahead.
on and sitting in the chair wide with legs wide open. Yeah. If she say no, that still mean motherfucking mean no. It
That's what
don't
I'm
make no
saying.
difference.
And that's see that's what I want to understand because it's a turn off if a woman don't want to do it. So why would you try to take that shit and then want her to be you know what I'm saying in all this fear and you know all this pain and all this stuff that's not attractive. That's not even I ain't gonna even say being a man. That ain't even being a person.
Right.
Like you sit up there you sitting up there taking something from you know what I'm saying? Like you attacking this, you know what I'm saying? This woman. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, like rough sex. Like no, no,
I'm like, you don't do reviews now,
no,
man. Nah, I'm
mm-mm.
like,
Then I'm getting older too. I'm just like, nah, I want to
Yeah,
make love to
right.
you. Let's put on some Jodeci. Let me be gentle with you and all that stuff. And you know,
All right, Jonathan.
you know
I'm
what I'm
right
saying.
now.
You know, you know what I'm saying. Like I got strong hands. I got strong hands, but I'm finna be delicate. I'm finna be delicate with you. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like that. You know what I'm saying. Like what you sit up there. You know what I'm saying. You grab the woman all tight, being all rough with it and all that. You know, man. Like, come on, man.
yeah, I make
Like,
love to her.
nah.
You gotta be
You
gentle.
know
You gotta
what
be
I'm saying.
gentle. You gotta be gentle with a woman. You can't be all rough with a woman. A woman don't want no man all well. I don't know none. But you got some out there want you to pull her. But you know,
See,
Mm-mm.
these young folks want you like that. That's
No.
young folks. That's why I'm an old school chick. You know what I'm saying? I want to make some love. I want to throw some R. Kelly on, some Key Sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, they
Put
want
on
to
some.
play. They want to play. What's the Gorilla, and
yeah.
Red, and none of them other female I don't know about. I don't listen to them females.
Nah, Glorilla seemed like she'll be down with the you know
I don't know. 'Cause I don't listen to them.
the slow music or whatever. It seemed like what she be doing or whatever, just entertainment or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Well, you just
like nah.
when they say no, me no, but you know when a man know when lady want some action, and man know when the lady don't want, and a man know when the lady don't want no action. You know, the body
Yeah, yeah,
language.
that's what I'm saying. Either hold her. I'm just saying either hold when she say that, either hold her, and then you know what I'm saying. You just gonna have to have blue balls, and you know what I'm saying. You just gonna have to go through the pain, or you know what I'm saying.
Call it a night.
Yeah, or just turn
Call it
over,
a night.
have your back to her, just go to sleep. Shit, she just don't feel like doing it right now.
I know her.
Good night.
I know her. Hey, real though, you ain't lying.
I ain't want to hold you. Good night.
You know what I'm saying? She may be bloated or something. She may not even feel sexy or nothing. You don't know what she going through. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect it. But that's what I'm saying.
That's
But
right.
I'm just saying
Respect.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but females, especially black females, especially, they run this shit. Y'all run this shit, Miss Purp. I'm telling you, y'all black women, y'all run this shit. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, like like DC can he can relate to me or whatever. I'm just saying, like okay, just like I need my beard done right now. I'm finna get in there. I'm finna wake up in the morning and I'm finna go trim my beard. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want
You
nobody. You know what I'm
regular.
saying? Even though you know what I'm saying.
You done
Even though I'm
broke
in
up.
love,
You done stop talking and everything.
huh? You said what?
I don't know.
Jump down, come back up. I guess I don't know what happened, Toy.
What you mean?
Oh,
Hello?
there you go. Now, what were you saying? Now we
No, I'm
couldn't hear
saying
you. Say it again. What
like
you were
like
saying?
no, I'm saying like y'all run this earth. The black women's, the women's and the
Well,
black
the
women,
female.
the women's and the black women's.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all run this. Y'all run this. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's just
Yeah.
I mean cause you had played a clip on here with Charleston White or whatever. He was saying something like how a woman will make a man, you know what I'm saying, like change his whole perspective or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying, like you gonna watch what you say, watch how you act, and all that stuff.
Yeah, a while back. Yeah.
Yeah, that nah, this was like about a month ago, and that was true what he was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all do run this stuff though. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got land and stuff named after y'all. You know what I'm saying? California, that's named after a black woman. Nova Scotia, that's named after a black woman.
Yeah, women's done came up a lot. You know, we don't we don't we there. We don't pull it way up. That's
Yeah,
been what
okay. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an
what you
example
wear.
right quick. Let me give you an example right quick. You remember that Michael Jackson video? Remember the time?
Yeah,
And then they had the King and the Queen, right?
yeah.
Who was making all the shots or whatever? She like feed them to the lions. Who was making who was saying that? Who was making all the shots? Who was calling all the shots?
Oh, was it wasn't
The
James?
queen, the queen, the
Queen
queen.
was
Nah, the queen was. I don't remember who the queen was, but Eddie Murphy was the king. And then they had Tiny Zeus Lister up in there. They had Magic Johnson up in there. They had a whole bunch of superstars up in
yeah.
that video. Or whatever.
I can
You
remember
know
who the
what I'm
woman
saying?
was.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but that's Michael Jackson though. That we could talk
Yeah,
about that another time or whatever about the message in that video, or whatever. Because you know how Michael Jackson was.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn, my
Well,
phone's
shoot.
shutting down. Damn.
Well, sure, we gotta get off the turn. So, anything you want to say before you get off here? You shutting down? Golly, make this son for a turn. He like me. That's why we couldn't hear Tori a while ago. Ain't no telling y'all, but anyway, y'all know we had a great night, y'all. We talked about a lot. Shoot, y'all know us around here and everything. You just push one of these buttons over you and leave out. But anyway, y'all, shoot, that be it. Tori, you back yet? Some, I guess he must have shut on down. But anyway, y'all, we forget about get up out of here, y'all. Y'all got to close and donate to the unfortunate. Please do so. If you don't, that's cool. But if you do, go ahead and just email me. You got no email. But anyway, y'all know our motto. How the hell you love somebody, you don't love yourself. Peace.
They never said it would be easy, but I can't stop.